Hey everyone, I wanted to bring a video to you today about retirement plan options and help to break down some of the questions about different retirement plan options, what the letters and numbers mean and things like that, to try and help break down some of that confusion. If you stay until the end of the video, I'm going to be giving you my opinion on which one I think is the best option to go with. So make sure you're here at the end of the video to get that information. The first one we're going to talk about today is the 401k. This is a really common one that a lot of people have heard of but maybe don't know a lot about. The 401k is a company or employer-sponsored option, which means that it's offered through your work. Employees can contribute to this directly from their paychecks. Some employers may provide a match on the 401k. There are traditional and Roth types of 401ks. Some employers may offer one or the other, some may offer both. Here's the difference between a traditional and a Roth 401k. A traditional 401k is a tax-deferred option. This means that the money is taken directly out of your paycheck before taxes are taken out of your paycheck and directly deposited into your 401k account. A Roth 401k is an after-tax option. This means that after your income is taxed, then the money will be taken out of your paycheck and directly deposited into your 401k account. Since a traditional 401k is done pre-tax for your income, you are going to be taxed on the income that you take from the 401k once you retire. When this is compared to the Roth 401k, since you are taxed on your income first before contributing to the 401k, you will not be taxed on any of the income when you take it out at retirement. There are contribution limits annually on 401ks. I've added a link in the description of this video to explain more about that if you want to go check that out. Next, let's talk about a 403b. A 403b is similar to a 401k, except it is designated for public school employees and tax-exempt organizations. Similar to a traditional 401k, a traditional 403b is a tax-deferred option, again meaning that you defer the taxes until you withdraw later on in retirement. A Roth 403b is similar to a Roth 401k in the fact that your income is taxed before you contribute into your 403b account. The money is then not taxed when you withdraw from your 403b account in retirement. Again, as with the 401k, there are annual contribution limits, so check out the link in the description below for more information on that. Next, let's talk about an IRA, or an individual retirement account. An IRA is a type of account that you can set up on your own, outside of your employer. That's why it's called an individual retirement account. Similar to the traditional 401k and 403b, the money that is contributed into the traditional IRA is tax deferred until it is withdrawn in retirement. Again, as with the other options, there are annual contribution limits. Check those out. Next, let's talk about an SEP IRA. That means a Simplified Employment Pension Individual Retirement Account. This is a retirement plan that employers and self-employed individuals can establish. SEP IRAs typically have much higher contribution limits than traditional IRAs and 401ks. These are also treated like traditional IRAs from a tax perspective, meaning they're tax deferred until the money is withdrawn in retirement. Finally, let's talk about a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA is similar to a Roth 401k in the fact that the contributions are made after taxes are taken out of your income. Additionally, the money that is withdrawn from the Roth IRA when it's time for retirement is withdrawn tax-free. Again, remember that a Roth IRA is an individual retirement account, so your company cannot offer you a Roth IRA. You can go purchase your own Roth IRA. So, as we're coming up to the end of the video, please go ahead and make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe for future content. So let's get into which plan is actually the better option. Overall, in my opinion, Roth options are the better option to go with if they're available to you and if you qualify for them. The main reason for this is that the money that you put into the Roth options are going to grow tax-free. The majority of the money that's going to be in these accounts when it's time for you to retire is going to be money that you've received from compound interest or growth over 20 to 30 years that you've had the money in the account. The fact that you receive this money tax-free is a huge bonus in retirement. Take the traditional 401k as an example to compare to this. If you are putting money into a 401k through your employer pre-tax, and then when it's time for you to retire, you have to pay taxes on that money that's coming out, a lot of the money that goes into this account is going to be the money that you received from growth and interest over time. But you're going to be paying taxes on any money that you withdraw. So you're going to be paying taxes on money that you didn't even put in there. However, there are some benefits to using a 401k or a 403b. Your income and tax brackets could be factors in some of these decisions. If your employer provides a match on any of these options, that could also be a factor too. That's free money that your employer is going to be giving you so long as you're putting money into these accounts. Definitely take advantage of that anytime you have the option, even if it means you may get taxed on it in the long run. It's still free money, you still want to take advantage of it. Another factor that may come into play is that ideally you should be putting 15% of your income into retirements. Now, as I was discussing earlier, a lot of these options have annual contribution limits. So if 15% of your income is higher than some of these contribution limits, you may be required to use multiple of these options to make this happen. One last thing to keep in mind. You should not be putting any money into retirement until you have a fully funded emergency fund and you are out of debt, excluding a mortgage on a house. If you'd like some help working through any of those scenarios to get you to where you can start saving for retirement, check out my website. It's going to be linked in the description below. Set up a consultation. I'd be happy to help you with that. Again, like, comment, subscribe for future content, and I'll see you guys next time.